Right, hi everybody, welcome back to LUNDY'S Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. Me and Rooney are back out, and this time we're hammocking for 2 nights. Right, hi everybody, it's 3:05. I've been plodding around my little camp area. Rooney's on the ball today, like, he's all set up. And he's even got a snack on the go for us. He's proper looking after us, isn't he? He's a good lad.
The amount of food it is, it's obviously built, or if you have a look at the quantity, this is just Jimmy's. It's enough food for a third world nation. We've said in previous things. But obviously because he's a grown lad.
Look at that, man.
Vegetable egg fried rice with mushrooms and chocolate, chicken in.
And this isn't my main meal, is it not?
No, we're having sweet and sour for that.
Sweet and sour. Right, wrong with it. Stand yours back up. Sorry about the camera action, because I've got branches and everything everywhere. Hi, so there's Rooney. And I've come over with my frying pan.
You have a taste, make sure it's not poisonous.
I tell you what, like, we've done a good day in here so far, having a good look around. But obviously we've had to like hump our gear from one place to another, leave it, recce, carry it, and find a place. So times are ticking, like.
Just we decided to splash out on the fresh this time.
Oh, aye.
And obviously we've ended up carrying loads of weight.
Got loads of food, loads of water. We're out for 3 days, 2 nights, and we're a bit of a distance away from our vehicles, so we've just brought everything with us. Rooney's prepped all the food and everything. He's brought all the food. I've brought water. And water and beer. So, but funny enough though, when we weighed our Bergens at the car, my Bergen was still nearly 30 kilos. So, and I've got a patrol pack with us as well, which I brought in to the woods a bit earlier this morning. But anyway, we've got plenty of supplies with us. We're going to be doing a few different tasks over the next 3 days. So tonight we're just getting settled in, have some scran, have some beers and chill out. I'll be doing a bit of wood prep later on for a fire. Obviously you can see the state of the ground, so I've brought me wood burning stove. I think you'll be seeing the video today because it's now Sunday. That video is out tonight. So you'll see that new stove, and it works a treat like. So I'm going to do a lot of wood prep. There's absolutely tons of dead standing in here and dead fall. So happy days like. But anyway, please sir, can I have some more? It looks like something you would buy from the Chinese, this.
Make sure. That's it. That's all you're getting.
Is that all I'm getting? Rooney's having the scrapes off the pan. Well, it looks lovely.
I hope it is. Like I say, it's just a fried rice, so.
Alright, it's nice that. Alright, not just the flavours in the chicken.
So I've had it marinated for 2 days.
Happy days. Right, well, I'm going to enjoy this. Rooney's going to start doing his, because he's got another pack there for him. Obviously, he's done a bit of prior preparation, prevents piss poor performance, and prepped it all at home. And it's just like a quick heat over, because we're going to be busy the day. So, this is my snack. Roll on tea time. I fancy a beer, me, you know.
A beer.
Aye.
No stopping as you. You're not going to get rung off your mum.
I know. Please, miss, can I have a beer? Right, see you in a while. Right, so just sat there with Rooney, had a bit of a scran, and had a quick can of beer. Now I'm going to start getting some wood prepped, ready for tonight, so we can sit and chill in front of a fire. And just trying to find the right location to put it. Obviously we're going to be using a wood burner, because the ground's just not suitable in here to have a fire on the ground itself. So, but before we do that though, I'll just quickly show you me setup. So what I have here, you've seen us setting it up basically a little bit before. It's a TW hammock. I'm just going to put my light on because it's a bit dark under there. Okay, so what I've got here is a TW hammock, which is a 10th wonder hammock. Alright, just hide my gloves down there for now. It's my first ever hammock I bought when I first started coming wild camping. I've never used it for years, but it's a really good hammock, and all I don't know why I never use it. I think it's just because it's heavy and bulky. But it's got a zipped in mesh net all the way around it, and inside, I don't know if you can see through it, but it's got like the pocket inside with a ridge line to store stuff in. And if you come round to the other side of it, it has another zip compartment. On here you can see the zip there, and basically what this is, you can put a mat inside of it, or you can use it like a bivvy bag. So I've put my foil mat in there as well, just to see what the comfort's like with that being in it. Even though I've got my under blanket on it as well, DD under blanket. But yeah, it's a good hammock, but it's bulky, it's heavy. And I do like my DD super light, obviously, because every time I'm out I always do that as well. But as you see, it's got little bars that go up on the top here. Now this bit here is actually a bit like a sock. It comes out over, and it's got like a draw cord on it, so you can put your hand outside of it. See, like you've got something hanging up here that you want to get a hold of. Instead of getting out your hammock, you just stick your arm through there, but I've actually used it to tie the ridge line on the inside. But anyway, that's basically my setup. And as you can see, I've got my new Decathlon tarp out again. German ground sheet, my DD magic carpet on there, all my Bergens and everything under, the yellow bags, all my drink for this weekend. So, well, it is my weekend, like it's a Sunday and Monday night we're staying out. And then obviously it was a bit damp on the walk-in, so I'm just airing off the bottoms of me waterproofs. But I'm thinking might move over to this side here. Just going to turn that light off, move here. This is a bit of a nice open area, and we can sit here, have the fire, because the wind's coming from that direction anyway and blowing towards me where I'm standing now. Feel a little bit of a drizzle there. And as you can see, there's loads of bits of dead standing all over the place down here. There's loads down the bottom there as well. All the way through this woodland, there's tons of it and tons of it. So, well, I've left that light on and I thought I turned it off. Oh, that's bright. It's getting dark in here already, and it's only about 4 o'clock. 10 past 4 in the afternoon. So, 10 past 4 in the afternoon, in the evening. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some wood prep done, get an area set up for me and Rooney to sit for the night, and then we're going to chill out, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. Obviously Rooney's going to be cooking some more food as well, like, so, but never mind. Right, time to get some wood prepped. Right, well, thought I'd bring you back and show you what little setup that we've got for the night. Basically, we've got a small little tarp there, just to sit under in case it rains. Now the fire pit I've brought that I used on the last video, excuse my camera action, but what I've done is, because the ground is not really good, I've made a platform with logs on the bottom, and then we've got the stove on top of that. I think I might make a windbreak at the back, I'm not really 100% sure yet. But I brought this new little cheapo spade. Alright, sorry about that. Cheap spade off AliExpress, not AliExpress, sorry, got the AliExpress on the mind all the time. From, oh bloody hell man, Amazon. So it was only like 10 quid. So I thought I'll give it a bash, like, 'cause it's a little portable one. I'll just put yours down a second. Makes it easier, doesn't it? Right, where he is. Right, so this is it here. Obviously, the bottom of the handle comes off, this bit here. Alright. So that comes off. Thingy's on. The screws on it aren't the best, so you just got to be careful when you're putting it together. Alright. Now what I've noticed when using it, the grip part comes off a little bit, so a bit of super glue in there and that'll be sound as a pound. So it's a bit like the army one. It's got a screw bit on the top here. Just screw that loose. Alright. And then you can either, once you've got it done all the way, like, fold it all the way, and then the handle comes off and it goes into a nice little pouch, which is this pouch here. Camouflaged. I'm just hoping you can see it's a little bit dark on the screen. It's camouflaged, it's got a little loop on the back to put on your belt kit if you want to. Right, so you can either have it up as a normal spade, or you can have it that direction like that to use like a plough, or you can just have that one up there by itself to use to soften up all the ground, or you can just put it up like so. And anyway, just thought I'd show you what I'm using to try and dig into the ground to see what the ground was like. Now the ground has got a nice bit of soil underneath, but I'm still going to go with the fire pit because I'm still not happy with it, and I'll show you why. So I've dug down, it's only about a little foot or something, not even a foot, like about, what, 10 inches, 12 inches deep, and you can just see the amount of roots that's down there. Alright, and this is why we say you've got to be careful when you're in pine woods for fires. Alright, and right at the bottom there, it's actually nice soil. Alright, you can see it there. Alright, it's a nice bit of soil. If I had a big spade, I could dig a big pit, clear all the weeds out, the roots out the way. Let's bring this back around, do all that, but I think because it's only like a little makeshift area where we're coming to, I'm not going to waste that energy. I'd rather do that cutting wood, and that's what I've been doing. So I've got a nice little stockpile going on at the minute down here, and some nice thinner parts. Alright, I've got three slats of wood here to make a tripod with if we need to. As you can see, there's just an abundance of dead standing, dead fallen trees all the way around. Alright, some of these ones I'm going to keep for another project. But I've just been dealing this with the axe, and actually a couple of dead trees that I've chopped down have come in handy. The little V there, I'm just holding that up onto there, and it's making it nice and easy for sawing even. Alright, so all I'm doing is putting a little bit of pressure onto there. That's keeping the weight, and that's keeping it from sliding away from us. I hope you can see that. Angle's a little bit slanty like, but never mind. And then it's just a case of nice and easy. Let the saw do the action, do the work, and that's it. And that's all I've been doing. Alright. So, as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit dark now. The time is 6:05. Oh, this battery's starting to run out as well. Right, 6:05. So anyway, I've been non-stop for the last hour and a bit, cutting wood, prepping stuff and that. Sorting out the fire. I'm just going to sit down here. The ground's dead uneven, so I apologise about my camera. It's probably all over the place, probably fall if I leave it there, like. But anyway, yeah. Poor Rooney's had to go for a little snooze. He's not feeling very well. I think he had an upset tummy last night, so it kept him up most of the night. But anyway, I always knew he was full of shit, like. He's probably listening. Well, he's gonna see this anyway. Anyway, I think we'll get some fluids. I had a can before, I wish I had enough. Oh yeah. So peaceful in this place, so quiet. Just the way I like it. But yeah, put the screen on, that's it. Oh, that is wonky, isn't it? But yeah, I've got it in my head I want to build something again, like. So I'm here for 3 days, so you just have to watch this space. I might do like tie the hill down here. Loads of build material. I've got that mentality in my head to build something, but not a big structure, not like the last camp. If you're new to the channel, if you backlog about a good few months, you'll see a huge shelter that I made, and then a big social shelter for me and Rooney to sit under with a bench and everything. Yeah, that was a great woods. We only got about 11 months out of it, and most of it was working on the shelters and the fire pit and making other things. And unfortunately, because it wasn't permission land, the Forestry Commission found it and took it down. But it was good learning, and it was enjoyable. But yeah, hence why we've just been doing different types of camps lately. But I think winter's coming. Do we need to get a base set up for winter, or do we just do normal what we've been doing? What do you think? You tell me in the comments, what would you like to see? What would you like to see us do? Would you like us to start building the shelter again? Obviously not big structures, be small so it's hidden. But anything can be found, as you would have seen on the video before this. So anyway, I'm going to have 5 minutes, and then I'm going to get back to graft, start splitting some wood down, get some twigs, snapping that, and then I'm going to wait till 6:30, and then I'm going to wake Rooney up, so I can hear him snoring. Likes to sleep like. But anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Right, hi everybody, welcome back. It's been a couple of hours since I last spoke to you. It's now 8 o'clock at night. Just been getting a bit more fire prep done, so we've got enough to sit here, but we've got a big pile of loads of this little small stuff sat off camera, and I've got loads of other logs ready just to chop up if we need them. But I think we've got enough here for the night. So as you can see, the setup is, I've got a platform of logs on the ground, Alright, even though I'm in a wood burning stove, just to keep it off the ground a little bit more. As you've seen from the footage earlier, we dug down and there's absolutely tons of roots in the ground, but there's some nice soil down there, so for future reference, probably if I've got enough time I'll dig a nice deep hole and put some rocks in it. But for tonight, what we're going to try as well is some of this fire starter. It's like a powdery stuff. It comes in a packet. I'm sure you can see that on the screen. Yes, you can. Alright, I was gifted this by Al. So Al, thank you mate. It's another part of that parcel coming out and getting tried. So we're going to try this out in any way. So first of all, what I need to do is take the lid off there. And I'm just going to pile some little bits of wood into the base. Some of them didn't fit like because they're not snapped properly. Just to clear it off the ground, make a little bit of a platform to put this stuff on. And then I've got all this little stuff here to put in. So, is it resealable? I don't think it is, but anyway. Right, put that rubbish away in a minute. So all this is, let's have a look at it in my hand, see what it's like. It's like little white bits of powder. Alright, so I think I'm going to need something a bit more substantial. Oh, it looks like it's got like little droplets in. Oh, most of it's got on the floor there. Right, let's get a little bit more of a base there. And then what I'll do is I'll bring you a little bit closer. So when I put this on, we'll see if it catches. Oh, most of it's fell through the gaps like. Let's bring you closer. Excuse the camera action. Right. There it is there, look it. Alright. And I've got me fire strike out, see if it takes a spark there. Never used this stuff before, so I'm not really sure if it takes a spark. Oh, nearly had it there. I think it didn't anyway. Might have to resort to a lighter like, because I'm not sure if this takes a spark. Let's put a little bit more in. Don't think it takes a spark. Strange fire lighting stuff, but it doesn't take a spark.
The tissue to put it on.
That's what I should have done, put on a bit of tissue, should I, instead of on the logs, but never mind. I'm going to try a bit more. It's got a bit of an ember on it there.
You can see, Harry, you can see the red glowing.
I'm not impressed, like. You got a lighter?
No.
Right, we're going to resort to a lighter now. Yeah, you need a lighter. It definitely doesn't take a spark. Good ferro rod as well, like. Pity. I was expecting big things off that. Yeah, obviously the wood's a little bit damp. So hopefully this takes fire, like, because if not I'll be resorting back to me little fire kit. Let's see if it happens there. See if out happens. It's not looking.
A bit of magic dust over the top of
It's not looking good, like, is it? I don't want to smother it though. Done the trick a bit, like, didn't it? For a bit.
You need to be using 0.35 of a millimetre twigs, Jimmy.
Is that where it is?
5.5s there.
Oh, they're too thick.
Yeah.
Twigs are too thick, eh? Anyway, what I'll do is, because this is going to drag on for quite a while, I can see. So anyway, I'll bring it back and I'll let you know whether this stuff actually worked or failed. Alright? See you in a while, crocodile! Right, so as you can see, we've got the fire going nicely now. What we've done is, once we've got it started, we realised that there was going to be some coals falling through the holes on the bottom of the stove. So Rooney's got this really nice thick foil. So
was for cooking turkeys, and I made it into a like wind block.
Aye. So what we've done is we've put that on top of the logs, because all the red ash was falling through onto the logs, so that'll stop them from catching now. So that's happy days, like. But anyway, we're sitting here chilling. Look at me wall there. That's a wall of wood fire. Wood fire? I've only drank quite of a can. Tell you what, that's still a bit bright, that, isn't it?
Bright.
Anyway, we're going to place you there.
It's not as bright as your street lamp on your forehead.
This thing here, I'll be. It's from Through Lights, I think it's from. I'll speak about it tomorrow. But there'll probably be a separate video coming of that. Anyway, we're sat here nice and chilled. So cheers everybody. I'm on to me second can of the day.
I'm on to my second can of the day.
And I've only got one can left, but then I've got a humongous hip flask. Wherever I put it. I've got me bad boy one. This holds about 3/4 of a litre.
It's nearly as big as his street lamp on his forehead.
You keep mentioning that, don't you? You don't like it, isn't it?
I didn't say no. I didn't say that.
It works.
I just thought, like, if you could put it, if you took it to the beach, right? Somebody would think that there's a new lighthouse being built. You know what I mean? Because it is quite bright, isn't it?
It's a very bright torch, yeah. And it's as you can see, it's quite big as well. It's heavy, but it doesn't feel that too heavy when it's on your head. Now you wait. Yeah.
Definitely not as heavy as a street lamp, like.
That's who it's by.
That's what I took home to put in my house. I had a little bit of difficulty, like I had to chop a little bit of it off to get the lamp in.
Did you?
The front window.
Alright. Now anyway, I've been kindly sent this by a very generous company. Alright, which is, that is Through Night, isn't it?
Through Night, aye.
Through Night. So now anyway, I'm not going to do a review on it now because I'm testing it. I was testing it last week and I'm testing it this week. But I'll be doing a quick first look video coming up. So if you're interested in that, wait until you see it. Also, anyway, when I'm talking about other videos, I've just noticed that I've only got about 60 subscribers left to get to me 4,000 subscribers. So thank you very much, everybody. It's really appreciated. And if you know anybody that likes watching Facebook, watching YouTube, and like watching the outdoors, and they're not subscribed to my channel, get them to pop over and check out the channel, because I've got some nice stuff coming for a giveaway. So at the minute I've got a DD freebie free tarp and a DD hammock. So that's 2 prizes I've already got. That'll come as a 1 prize though. And I'm thinking about getting a couple of other things. I'm not really sure yet. Might just be the hammock and tarp, like, but it might be some extras. But anyway, thank you.
My donation to the channel is a Citrella candle light that barely works when you light them. If a mouse farts in the woods, it blows it out. But It smells nice anyway.
That candle works just as much as what Rooney saw has the day. It didn't. Well, anyway, I'll not be washing the pans and it like.
I bet your first lot of bait, hadn't you, while you were still like setting up the 5th bridge, weren't you?
You know. And anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. It's now 20 to 9. We'll see us in about an hour-ish, because we're going to sit and chill and get the fire going nicely, and then Rooney's going to cook me supper. Right, hi everybody. As you can hear in the background there, there's a bit of sizzle going on. It's 11:15 at night. Me and Rooney have just been sitting chilling, talking about different things. Alright, and having a couple of drinks. I've had a couple of Jack Daniels, so happy days. And Rooney's just starting my food now. I'm going to take it down and let you see it. And it looks absolutely amazing, actually. And what we've got going on here, Rooney?
Chinese something.
Sweet and sour.
We're going to make a Chinese sweet and sour sauce with marinated chicken and Chinese vegetables.
Right. It sounds nice. It looks nice. I'm sure it will be.
There's what pre-cooked chicken, been marinating for 2 days. Garlic, ginger and a few spices.
Nowadays my mouth is just started watering like mad because I know the tastes are going to be amazing. Right, here we go. Oh, look at that. That's a proper meal, that like. And it smells lovely. Oh, the different flavours, and that is absolutely unbelievable. Thank you very much, Rooney, mate. Rooney's getting stuck in there. I'll just turn my camera down so you can have a proper look at the food. There, look at that. Lovely. Anyway, I'm going to get this stuck down my neck. I'm going to have a vodka, Jack Daniels and Coke as well to wash it down with. Fire's back up and going. And we'll catch you in a bit. Right, well, it's 2:15 in the morning. I've had a little snooze. And now, as you can see, Rooney's having one as well. But yeah. He stopped. And action. Yeah. Got the fire going. Sweet as a nut. Nice bit of heat going. That foil blanket thing on the bottom is worth a treat, like. Save the logs setting fire. And anyway, I'm going to let that die down now. Sorry about the camera action. But yeah, I'm going to let that die down. I'm going to finish off. I want the 3rd Jack Daniels and Coke. So see what a washing line that fucker. I tell you, sorry for swearing, mate, but yeah. definitely can. But anyway, cheers everybody. I'm going to finish off my drink. I'm going to switch the camera off before he says anything in his sleep, and see you in the morning, because it's a late one. I've enjoyed my snoozes in front of the fire, but now it's time to say good night. Right, well, good morning everybody. It's 20 to 8 in the morning, and what a belter kip I had. I've been lying here for a while, like about half an hour, just listening to the noises of the woods and the odd rumble from the jungle, and Rooney snoring a little bit, but he's up and about, he's dressed, up and about now, and I'm going to get out my scratcher, and yeah, there's been a kind of nice bit of bird activity going on. Obviously a lot of wood pigeons and that around, like, but cracking night last night. But I need to get up, get myself sorted, get a brew, get washed, and start thinking about what we're going to do today. Well, I would like to build something, because there's lots of materials here, so I'm either debating whether to make a bench for it to sit on underneath our top area, or make a bench and put a shelter around it. I don't know, but anyway, this 10th Wonder hammock, I'm going to use it a lot more now. Like, it's a lot bulkier and a lot heavier than me, that hammock, but what an amazing sleep I had in it last night. Like, it's dead spacious, you get the perfect lay in it all the time, and yeah, I was just really comfortable in it, to be quite honest. I could lie here all morning. I'm just wondering, Rooney, you're up and about, aren't you?
Aye.
Can I have breakfast in bed, please? And a cup of tea with 2 sugars? I don't know if you can...
The hammock's not strong enough to hold all the food you eat for your breakfast.
I don't think you can see through the netting, but yeah, this hammock, it's just so spacious, like. But Rooney's not going to make us breakfast in bed, so never mind. Right, sorry about all the fingers and thumbs in the front of the screen there. Right, I'm going to get myself up out of this pit, because I'll end up just lying here all day, and get myself sorted, and I'll see yous in a while. Right, as you can see, Rooney's got a pan of water on the go. I'm not going to try and take the lid off and show you it with the camera in my hand and that, but he's got like a homemade boil in the bag breakfast in it.
Yeah, it's gonna be omelette in a bag, consisting of Cumberland sausage, cheese, a little bit of mozzarella cheese, onion, peppers, black pudding. I think that's it.
My mouth's watering like mad, you know. But anyway, we've just been for a little morning stroll to check something out, and then we've come back to get with brekkie. So it's about 9 o'clock-ish now, so killed a bit of time, but it's good to get out and recce a different little spot, see if it's any good for anything, and it was. So anyway, it was good.
One little point to the viewers. Before I start getting fit, does anyone prefer us chubby?
Getting fit. Rooney's way of getting fit is putting a Fitbit on his arm. Right then, so here we go, breakfast in a bag. So let's see what it's like. Let's get me neck knife out. So this is what you call saving on dishes. Without chopping my finger off. Let's put that knife there for now. So obviously Rooney mentioned earlier on what's inside of it. Oh, it's quite warm on your hand, that, like.
That's it.
Oh, aye.
This is George Michael.
I'm just gonna mash it up a little bit and see what we've got. Now if you look inside of it, I don't have the camera, I'll pick it up like. Let's see if I can turn the camera down a second.
Yeah, poison.
Oh, well recovered that swear word. So you can see, there's lots of goodness in there. I'm hoping the camera can pick it up. Oh, you bugger. Oh, I've just nice spilled it. That's red hot. Anyway, I'm going to stop doing that because that's really hot. I'll put my hand in my sleeve. Let's have a go.
Nice, but it needs some tomato sauce.
Aye, no, he's got a sleeve full. So as you can see there's bits of black bacon, black pudding and sausage and egg and everything. Oh, champion.
There's another one.
Oh, champion. Have you got enough for yourself?
Yeah, I'll have one left.
You've got one left. Are you only got one?
I've got enough. Yeah.
All right.
Just for the morning.
I'm just gonna. I think I might just put the one in, like.
Right. Well, it might only need one. Keep the other one for the morning.
Yeah. So I'm just putting a little bit of ketchup in there. Obviously, I'll put me rubbish on my table. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the other one for the morrow because we've got the same tomorrow. But this is gonna fuel me up on my little project I've got in my head. I hope it comes off, like, but never mind. But yeah.
It's the only thing he's got in his head.
Aye, that's a no mess, and no frying pans, no dishes, no pans, no nothing to wash.
The water's just being used for brews.
Aye.
Once we've finished this.
We've got a pan full of nice hot water there to use for brews. Wow, it's warm, like, isn't it? It's nice. Anyway, that's Spotty Dog. That someone mentioned in there. Who was it? Mark for Y Explorer. Hello, Mark, mate. He asked us where does the meaning Spotty Dog come from? I'm not sure if it's a northeast saying or not. I've used it quite a lot, Mark. If you're watching this video, he's
just a way of giving it a thumbs up, really.
Aye, it's Spotty Dog. Spotty Dogs are good. Now wait, enough waffling.
But spotty knobs are bad.
If you're into like rivers and nice scenery and things, go and check out Mark's channel, the Y Explorer, the River Y, obviously. It's down in, where's that again? It's
yeah, the River Y.
No, where's it where the SAS train?
Hereford.
Down Hereford, down that way. So go and check his channel out anyway. There'll be a link in the description. Alright, I'll stop waffling, moving my hand everywhere, and I'll catch you later. Right, that's me and Rooney all fed and watered, all cleaned up. I've been getting bits of wood from somewhere that I've seen lying around. So I've got loads of nice lengths of wood there and some at the back there as well for a little project I've got. Now I've just been checking this stump that's down here and it's absolutely rotten. Even the bits of root that come off are all looking like they're rotten all the way through. You can see there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my new little spade and my axe and I'm going to chop all that away. And what I'm thinking is a project for today. Rooney's just clearing the area for us now. So that's Spotty Dog, happy days and all that. So what I'm planning on is a nice windbreak at the side there, but then I'm going to angle it off at each side and build some like shelving so we can store the wood underneath it, and then hopefully that's the way I can see it in my head how I've planned it in any rate. So that's going to be my project for today, because you know, I want to keep busy, I want to do something, and we're not building a big massive shelter or anything yet, but this is a nice little area for to sit and relax underneath a tarp, and if we've got a nice windbreak there as well, it'll stop the reflection of the fire from any passerbys that walk through the woods. But if someone's walking through the woods here, they're coming out to camp. So if it's there, they think they can use it, can't they? But anyway, that's my plan of action anyway. So I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to get down to do some action. Kitching. Now I'm done there. Right, Canadian jam knot, take 3. So, put a little knot at the end of your cordage, wrap it round, put another little loop next to the little knot, place that through so, pull it tight, and then bring it together. But I didn't want to do that because I want to put it down at the bottom. And then just york on it, york, and that's it there. And then just to make sure it stays there, just do a quick half hitch on the side, and then cut off the straggly bit. Ta-da! It's so easy to forget things when you don't use them, isn't it? But we got there in the end. So I'm going to put another one on the other side. So again, tie a little knot at the end, little loop there, wrap it around your 2 posts, put it in, cinch it together, and then just pull it nice and tight. That's it, and that keeps everything nice. And then a quick half hitch just to stop it slipping. That's it. And get my knife wherever it's, oh, that's handy, it fell into the ground, and just cut that off. And that saves you wrapping all this string around your posts and losing cordage. Happy days. Right then, so that's my windbreak done, and I'm not sure if it's a good enough area to build a shelter. Like, I'm not sure if I want to start building shelters, because it makes you then have to come back and forwards to the same place all the time. Like, what do you think, Rooney?
Agree with you.
Aye. So,
don't put down any roots and you'll leave no ties.
That's it, like, because we like doing different things all the time now. And it's nice to be back in the woods and doing little projects and things, but yeah, we can always leave the windbreak up, like, because it's not much, is it? But I'm gonna have a little hunt around later on and see if I can find some rocks, because I'd like to have a proper open fire instead of like having a wood burning stove every time I come here. So that's a little mission I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to do a little bit of personal admin, get myself sorted out, get the area tied up a bit, because there's loads of trip hazards. I've got bits of wood lying around everywhere, and just get the wood prep ready for tonight. And I might go for a little wander over the bottom there and see what's down there and that. This is a new location for us, so it's a new place to adventure. So, and anyway, I'm starting to waffle, so I'll catch you in a bit. Right, hi everybody. I didn't bring us along because I didn't know if I was going to do it or not, but I've decided to make myself, well, attempt to make a bushcraft chair. As you can see, I've already been prepping this stuff, and I thought I'll just bring us along, like, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So basically, I've got the frame bit, which I think is going to be big enough for the back piece. So I'm just going to tie that off now, and then I've got the slats there that go across to make the chair part, the sit part, and the bit that goes right the way back to the ground, which allows you to keep it up. So fingers crossed I do it correctly. Like, I'm just wondering if doing one of these Canadian jam knots on here is going to work to keep it all there, but I'm sure we'll see. If not, then I'll just put a, what do you call it, lash it in as well, just to make it safer, because obviously I'm going to be sitting on it if it works. If it doesn't, then at least I've tried it. Right, so as you can see, it's starting to take shape, alright, but I'm not happy with these bits of cordage down here. I just don't think they're strong enough. But also what I want to do is I want to tilt it back a bit. I like a bit of a lean back on me seat. Obviously these need to come through a little bit more, so I don't need that much sitting on my backside. Alright, so then if I lean that back a little bit, that gives us more than enough sitting area here, and then my backrest going back a bit. But I think to stop it actually falling back over, I'm going to have to add another pole going from the top here down to the bottom, just to stop it from going back over like. But I don't think that'll be a problem. And it looks like a reasonable height, and then by the time I get my slats going across and my bum bits on, I'll be happy days like. I've got plenty of cordage there anyway, so I'm going to strengthen these two bits up, and I'll bring this back. Right, I'm nearly there. I've moved it into situ underneath the top just to make sure that it fitted properly, but I'll just run you through a few things that I've went and done differently. Just excuse the mess because it's things under there that's kept dry. But as you can see, starting from the backrest now, because I crossed it over on the top, it was out of sync. So all I've done is I've just lashed that bit of pole there. It's a bit slack like, but it'll tighten up when I put some slats across. So that makes that nice and level there now, from that one to that one. Okay, then I've added my seating area. All I've done is a loop around there, threaded through itself, pulled it, 3 half hitches, that's solid as a rock. Now, for to keep the weight, where I've got my 12.5 stone of weight, stop the chair from falling down, all I've done is I've cut some bits of wood the same length as the bit of leg, and then I've just lashed them on using the Canadian jam knot, and that's solid as a rock. And as you can see, the whole thing is solid. The back of the frame goes and hits in between two big roots, so that's jammed in nice and tight there as well. So the only thing I need to do now is basically cut these bits off on here, get some nice thin bits to put on there. It actually feels quite comfortable, and I'm kind of happy with it, like. I am. So I just need to do, like I say, cut these bits off, couple of slats on there, get me big mat like the same size as what Rooney's is, put that on there, and it's going to be happy days. Happy days indeed. And anyway, something else I've made that I've never done before. I enjoyed that. It gets you thinking outside the box, doesn't it, to make one. But yeah, That's there now, and that'll stay there until someone finds it and destroys it. Right, good evening everybody. I will tell you what time it is, but my battery's run out on my phone. That's what you get, we're having battery operated phones.
Do you want to know the time is, Jimmy?
I've never had that one for a long time. Rooney, what time is it, please?
Right. The big hand is on the 28 and the little hand is on the 16.
So, it's 4:28.
Yay!
Yay! It's beer o'clock! Still at 12, gosh there! Aye, I'm looking forward to this because I've really earned this today, like.
Oh, God, chestnut.
I've never stopped. He treats me like a slave. But anyway, aye. Cheers everybody, and if you've got this far through to the video, then well done. It's a great achievement.
It's even better sitting here.
I'll tell you what though, my chair is so comfortable. How's your chair, Mooney?
Oh, hey, I tell you what, it just feels like a Trekology special, do you know what I mean? Yes, yeah. I'm a little bit trunnion tilt out by 3.96 degrees.
Aye.
Yeah, well it's not degrees, it's 3.96, it's 96 minutes, 24 seconds.
Right, okay,
with a degree out.
Anyway, this chair's lush and comfy. It's just the right height. Knees up like that or down like that. It's just perfect. It's a nice lean to it, and it's nice and comfy. But we'll see how it goes as the night goes on. But Rooney's going to be cooking some tea soon. I'm going to sit and have this can. I think we're going to chill out for about half an hour, listen to some music, because I've had no music all day while I've been grafting. Apart from...
Listen, I was talking to the Brussels sprouts, right? The Brussels sprouts says to us, Rooney, we need to be part of your EDC. I says, EDC? He says, yes, when you go on a secret missions of walking through the forest. He says, we'll come and help you be incognito. Right?
Right, go ahead.
Then all of a sudden...
It bleeps.
It bleeps.
SIM card's getting full, by the way.
Right, I'll have to come back to you.
Right.
Just sealing the sausage and the onions, get a bit of sweetness. Even though you put it in some sort of stew and that tastes better when it's sweet.
Aye.
As you can see, just want to seal the sausage. The sauce all yours. You just want to rinse them out, them ones there.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of water and then.
Aye, we've got plenty of water, haven't we? Yeah, I'm going to turn this off now. Right, let's have a look at this food. See what it's cooking like. Oh, that handle's nice and cold, that, like. I was expecting that to be warm.
Just, oh, it's boiling.
Can I go?
Aye.
Remember with that hot pan there, Rooney. I've got my glove on because it's... Oh, that's thick, that, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, why? Yeah, I think... Oh, that's your bit gone. This might need a fucking bit of... oh, sorry for swearing, I've just swore there, my apologies.
It's cooking anyway, isn't it?
It's cooking, but it's...
It's going to be tough as old knack.
Aye, it needs a bit more fluid, I think.
A bit more fluid. It's going to come with the vegetables, man. This is where being a chef and being a trainee chef is something like you.
I'm just a stirrer.
As long as there's fluids or liquids covering, just the sauce if you want to, the sauces.
Oh, I love curries anyway, mate. Right. Oh, aye. Right, I'll pass you that.
Alright, I'll have to give it the old 10, 20 black cast outs and a white rabbit skin. She's 1, 2, 3. That means he's got an allergy.
I haven't. Is that it?
Right.
Putting that back on?
I think there's something missing, like. So this is a dilemma that we've got, right?
Hang on, Rooney, hang on.
It's a dilemma we've got. So, like, me and Jimmy were talking about it off camera, because everybody goes on about the EDC and the IABC and the YDV and STV, right? I haven't got none of them. But in general, like, everybody goes on about everyday carry. You know, I'll want to be 10 bushcrafters, be 10 fucking wild campers. Well, we do wild camp, but anyway, it's like sort of, what you really carry on your person is a day-to-day appliances and cookery. I normally carry a spoon, but not this one, it's my other one, right? So I've got my spoon there, just showing you. Don't smoke, but I've got my little lighter, right? And then my bestest of them all is my Swiss Army knife. And I've used that so many times on a daily basis. I think everybody should sort of carry one, not have all these Bowie knives and machetes and chopping axes, because there's a day-to-day use and being road legal. But anyway, we're talking about the principles of cooking, and Jimmy, like, learning how to do some things for your food. As an EDC, one of the things I always carry in case, like, say you're making a curry or something's looking lacking, is what you need to have is your EDC necklace with you, right? And this EDC necklace is a necklace of Brussels sprouts.
That's
right?
what you're saying.
Right, so if you've got a necklace of Brussels sprouts, right, in a situation like this, is obviously, like, because we're going to be nearly starving, is obviously we'll take off our...
You're dropping one.
Oh, take off your EDC necklace.
You can't get it off. He's gonna de-solid injury here, like.
Well, my head's grown. No, you take off your EDC necklace, and then what you can do is, obviously you can fry them, you can add them to curries, but it's a good thickening agent. So what I'm going to do now is, with me little my little Swiss Army knife and my spoon, I'm going to detach and rejigger some Brussels sprouts. So, like I say, if you ever stuck, always carry a necklace of Brussels sprouts, because it'll get you out of a lot of dangers in hungry situations. Anyway, bye for now. So, first of all, let's cut your bit of thin paracord, because obviously you can make appliances with that. You could build yourself a little house, build yourself a chair, or, it's like I did, is keep your Brussels sprouts in a safe place in case somebody tries to rob you. So what we're going to do now is just obviously prepare the Brussels sprouts. I'm just chopping off the bottoms, and then I'll come back to taking a couple of leaves off. But obviously in a real survival situation, you would just eat the whole lot, wouldn't you? And because you're doing things stealthily, you wouldn't even cook a fire, you would just eat them raw, wouldn't you? So, cut off the bottom, take off the rough stalk, if you're being civilised like me. Got your Brussels sprout. Very nice. Doesn't stick in your teeth. Would you like to try one, Jimmy?
Go on then, I'll have a laugh.
You'll actually enjoy it.
I don't even eat these when they're cooked, never let alone bloody raw.
Oh, great.
Is this what I call foraging?
Yeah, foraging from somebody's back garden. Great for your digestive system. It's not an unpleasant taste,
Actually,
is it?
how is it? They taste nicer. They taste nicer raw than what they do cooked.
I'll tell you what, they're nice if you do. Hot pan, bit of chilli oil, bacon lardons, start getting them crispy. Put in your Brussels sprouts with a bit of Marmite, lovely. So we'll bring you back when we've got them peeled and we'll add them to the pot. Like I say, great everyday curry. You know what I mean? Don't mess around with like 60-litre Bergens and 25 million torches and all that sort of malarkey. You're talking about real substance, and if you go to the market on a Saturday when the fruit and veg shop's clearing up, you always find loads of Brussels sprouts lying around in the gutter and all that. So just get amongst it, mate. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And Brussels sprouts is the way forward. And when you're walking by people and you're letting off a little bit of flatulence, they'll just think, oh, it's a 500 Norton gone by. Anyway, bye for now. Toodle pips.
Right, hi everybody, it's about 9:15 at night. Actually it's 9:30 at night, and our curry's ready. We've just put a couple of flatbreads in. As you can see, Rooney's munching on his. That they've got like a garlic and something else in it. What's it? Garlic and
coriander.
Garlic and coriander, and they're absolutely lush like. So I've got mine in me army mug just over there. Yep. But it's time to plate up. So I'm going to sacrifice me Jack Daniel's cup. And this is going to be the scoop for our food. So are you... Well, here you are. Are you scooping it out?
I'll let you do, because it's a technical thing using a cup that big.
It's technical. Now it is. At the Allegraft around this camp, and when it comes to the cooking, I've been doing the cooking as well. And now I've got to do the serving. I tell you what, he's got a cushy, this fucking, oh, nice for there. This Rooney's got a cushy like, I tell you.
That's a tiny scoop, isn't it?
Isn't it? Some sauce.
That's enough for now. I'll eat this and come back to it, you take it home.
Oh, so it's like that, is it? I'll tell you what, I was just going to have the pan. Let's get some goodness in there.
Fuck, you got on me Brussels sprouts.
Oh, yeah. I'll put a couple back actually, because there is far too many Brussels sprouts. I'll be shitting for Britain tomorrow. I'll take some of that other stuff instead. I'll just leave my cup in there. Well, I don't know how much you're seeing that, because my fat heat's probably in the way. But there's me tea for the neat, and obviously we've got another half a pan to go. So I'm going to sit down and relax and enjoy this. It smells lovely, and I know it already tastes lovely because I've had some, and my hand's getting burnt now. So I'll catch you in a bit. Right, morning. It's a bit dark still. Oh, that's bright. Right, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting packed up. I've brought my hammock and everything packed away, the whole lot. It's a little bit nippy this morning. I think Rooney's stirring, so get up and get packed away. I think we need to be away by 12 at the latest. So gotta get back like. So just gonna get packed up best I can, and then get a fire on, get some breakfast going, and that's it really. But yeah, a very enjoyable night last night. So yeah, not bad at all. So anyway, I'm going to carry on getting packed away, leave all the essential kit that I need, out for this morning, and then that'll be it. So speak to you soon.
Right, we're up. I was going to put the fire on, but it's just a case of waiting for it to cool down and put it out properly and everything before we leave, and we're not going to be staying too late this morning. So anyway, as you can see, the Rooney Meister is up. Rooney Meister, is it? Something like that? Don't know, I'm going to think of a stupid name for him, like, again, Rooney will do. So anyway, we've got the same breakfast, the same as yesterday morning in there. Got my brew ready to go. So that's happy days. My camera's gone all over the place. So I'm just going to sit and eat my breakfast, chill out for half an hour.
I need to go and get me sauce.
Ah, you do. And then we'll get packed up properly. Obviously, Rooney had a bit of a lie in, like, so I'm just about packed, like, so while he's packing up and I finish packing, I'll be to tidy all this area up. So I'm still contemplating on whether to leave the fire break and the chair up or take them down. I'm not really 100% sure yet. But anyway, absolutely tons of wood left over, like, so I might just cover it all over with something like and leave it. If someone finds it, they find it. If they didn't, they didn't. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, turn that water off, because it'll be boiling away like mad and my food's definitely ready. And I'll see you in a bit. Right, that's what I had our breakfasts and our cups of coffee and tea. Now it's time to break camp. So Rooney's down the bottom there, degunging his camp area, getting things packed away. I'm just about packed up, and anyway underneath there I've just got a ground sheet and a couple of bits to put in my bergen. But now what I'm doing is I'm just sorting out the fire area and that. I've all the wood that's been prepped yesterday, there's tons of it left over. This stove I've brought is great for burning wood, like it burns the whole lot. Like, as you can see, because we've had the foil blanket on top of the woods, there's a couple of little scorches, a couple of little burn marks there where it's obviously the bits have rolled off where the mat was, but initially that's where the stove was, and you can see it's protected the wood, so the wood's protected, so the ground's protected. All right, and as you can see, I've just been giving it a bit of a clean, getting all the crap from outside of it, and then here it's just my frying pan, and I've cleaned all the main part where the fire goes into. So all I do is I pack that. Then I've got a little pan here, that's all been cleaned, just need to wipe the bottom. Then that goes into my bigger pan, and then the bigger pan goes into there. Alright, and now I've worked out a thing so I can pack that little pan into there, like so. And then I put loads of other little bits and pieces in there, wrap stuff around the outer side, and then when I've cleaned the base plate part, this sits inside the pack and it fits like that as well. So then you've got more room in there to pack even more stuff in. Alright, so that's what I'm busy doing at the minute. And then obviously I've got some placard bottles because we brought loads of water in because we've been here for 3 days. So I carried a little spare day sack there with loads of water and my stove and that. And as you can see in there, we've got all the rubbish that we couldn't burn apart from the plastic off this morning. We've actually got a carrier bag there that we found in the woods with loads of rubbish in as well. So we've actually picked up someone else's rubbish as well, so that's happy days, like. Just got a couple of little bits of string I've just noticed on the ground there I must have dropped yesterday, and a bit more tidying up. So I'll not bore you with videoing the full clean up of camp. I'll bring it back in a bit when we're all sorted. Well, not being a bit, about an hour, but it'll be a bit for you. So anyway, see you in a bit. Right everybody, as you can see, that's us all packed up and ready to go. Obviously I've left my chair in situ and the windbreak, and I've got all the wood stored away nice and neatly underneath that there, and it's like a little bit of a shelter away from the weather, try and keep it a bit dry for the next time I come here. So as you can see, the area has been tidied up, no rubbish anywhere. Everything's on my person, which you'll see in a minute. This is the location where I had my hammock. So it's all nice and clean, nice and tidy, apart from a little bit of flat ground where I've been standing and that. Then we've got Rooney over here, he's just getting his bergen on. And then he's got his very small little bag to carry out. As you can see,
Rooney had a nice little area here. That would be a nice little location to put a tent at, like. So nice and flat. But we'll speak to Rooney in a second because he gets the last word. But I'm just gonna pass Rooney the camera. Grab it from the bottom there because it's got a nice stand on it. Don't want your finger on the thing. And then Rooney's gonna pan onto me, and this is how I'm walking out.
Obviously, Jimmy's just parachuted it in from Brussels sprout heaven.
Obviously, I jumped in before Rooney come up the other day with my cooker, and this had loads of water in because we were out for 3 days solid. It's just basically got the stove in the bottom, so it's nice and light. Some empty plastic bottles, then I've got all the rubbish in here on here. Well, 99% of the rubbish because all the beer cans and things like that. And then I've just got me normal Bergen on my back, which is light anyway because it's got no food or water in. So anyway, thank you very much everybody. Lift the camera up a little bit. Right, thank you very much everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Please check out all the links below. Don't forget, Rooney's on Instagram now. Here's a link for that in the description as well. Okay, I haven't really done a shout out for the lads who've done the kayaking trip, but the Alzheimer's Society canoe challenge charity thing, the link's still going to be there in this video, and then this will be the last time it's put out because I think the Just Giving page is going to be shutting down soon. And that's it. Thank you very much everybody for all your support of the channel. It's amazing. I'm getting really close now. I think I'm only about 50 subs or something away from 4,000, so soon be a giveaway coming up, I hope. And anyway, that's enough from me. I'll just take the camera back off Rooney because it's got no stand or anything on. Oh, I look lovely there close up, don't I? I'll see you later.
A face of baseball bat wouldn't sort it.
Anyway, Rooney, anything to say before you walk out of the way?
No, yeah, just everybody enjoy the wild camping, be responsible, and always remember to have a few EDC items on yourself, you know, like obviously I've still got my penknife, headache tablets, in case somebody decides to buy a Stella or two and I get a bad head. But yeah, just be kind of Brussels sprouts and things like that, and love your vegetables like you love your life, and then we'll all be happy with one.
Aye. I'm going to have to dress him like, because you can see by his Bergen there, he's got loose straps and all sorts. He's a bloody nightmare.
They're just tight and I haven't made them pretty.
You haven't even clipped them in, man.
I missed something.
I just say one. Anyway,
how am Mum?
I'm coming. Right, we'll see you later, alright? Once again, thanks for your support everybody, it's really appreciated.